Look, should we start again? God, it's bright. Oh, it's gone. What a start. Good morning, YouTube. I'm at my best mate's house, hence the toast. What I'm doing here today, you can see this big cupboard. So my mate's bought his house. This is rude, isn't it? Sorry. Like, what a terrible start to YouTube. So, what has happened, as you'll see later. This is my mate's house. He's doing an extension out the back. Wants all underfloor heating downstairs. Rad's upstairs. He's got a conventional open vented system. So we've got a massive cylinder up in the airing cupboard. There's loads of 1.25 inch copper pipe everywhere. And of course, it being my best mate, I can't even take a scrap on this one. Because he's a Sparks as well, he knows. So what the plan was he wanted to move the cylinder down here. Then was talking about an unvented cylinder. And then with all the space and having to convert the system and the stuff he wants to do, I just said to him, mate, why don't we like put an unvented cylinder down here? And then he was like, to be honest, I said, I can convert the system, I can pressurize the system, you're gonna get, I can pressurize it, you can keep the rads on upstairs, but we can keep the boiler. And he was like, is there any way we can just have like one of those storage combis that I've seen you fit? And I was like, yeah, sure. So that's what we're doing now. So we're converting the system. I'm gonna rip all this out whilst I'm doing the work. Get up there, and then I'm even gonna give him a power tank as moving in present. So I'm gonna put a little power tank in there so that can boost into there. Because he's only got 2 bathrooms. Got, ensuite and family bathroom. And when I've done this setup before, it's wicked. He loves it because he was like, I just don't want to run out of hot water. I hate cylinders, they're just annoying. Like, I just want to be able to turn the tap on and do it. And in there, as you see, it's got all the ceilings down, everything like that. So it's going to be really easy. So just as I put my hose on down here and eat my toast, I thought I'd do a quick intro video. So this is the old boiler that's coming out. It's quite a nice size cupboard here. So essentially I'm just going to be ripping all that pipework out. Now today what I'm going to do is get the boiler on, and I've even worked out, like we've got a hot and cold here. There's our heat and flow return. Obviously this one's up to the cylinder. The gas one is beautiful. Someone's obviously rerun the gas already. Look at this. Even a bit of 35mm there back to the meter. So this is 940, it's going to be perfect. So I don't have to do the gas, which is brilliant. I'm just going to get it on, get it working. And then they can mess around with the pipe work and all the rest of it, all the bits they want to do for the extension at a later date, including the underfloor heating, which I believe, I can put zone valves on. I believe the manifold's going to go in this back corner where there's a water softener. So that old water softener is going to come out and the manifold's going to go down there and it'll go into the extension. But right, I'm going to eat my toast before it gets cold. I'll film in a minute. This is said friend's house. This is YouTube now, by the way. Yeah. Look at the size of these stills he's got to put in. You'd think he was building a roller coaster in his kitchen, wouldn't you? Look at this. Yeah. Friends. It's unbelievable. I don't think I've seen stills yet. I haven't either. Honestly, I think structural engineers are getting worse. I think they're just picking them. Yeah, look, this is it. This is what. There's no, you'd think there'd be like stealth from Fort Park being put in or something, wouldn't you? But look, this is it. It's all it's holding up. It's that little part there. So these stills are going to be going along there, right across there, and I'm going to be going in there out the way. See you later. So look, this is the cylinder. The one time I don't get the scrap. Look at this. Oh, look at the size. Big juicy pipes. That'll all be coming out. Just going out into the loft now. Oh, got a light up here. Oh, that looks good. Let's trace the cable. That one goes around to there. Where are you? It would make sense to be right here. There it is. Woohoo! There it is. It's the tank in the loft. Now, there was a suspected stopcock downstairs, and I was praying. Yeah, look, this looks new. That's what I think it is. It's running that. Look, you see them 2 pipes that go right around there? I suspected that was the feed. How's that? Oh, where's that in? I think someone replumbed this header tank in once upon a time. Yes, let's shut it off. That's really good news, because now what that means is an asbestos tank. That is an asbestos tank. Ooh, leave that up here. Yeah, what this means now is the water to the house, I don't think they even need any, but it can be left here, which is great. And it's just draining down. So should give it a tippers. Give it a little tippers, didn't we? Tippy 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 doo. What have we got? There's always something in there. That bit of polystyrene worked nicely. Oh, almost made for it. Oh, he comes in. I've done another event. I'm gonna need 2 hands, guys. Let's put you over here. You probably won't be able to see me. As you can see, what that's doing is just draining. I've just tipped this up so it drains out of there. So what I am going to do, because I don't know if that's... Shut that off. Is... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a little peep in there. I don't want to move this bloody asbestos. Oh, mate. Asbestos tank, that's rank, isn't it? Let's turn that off. At least I know the tank's off for a minute. I'll have to work out what feeds at a later date. At the minute, I just want that to drain down. Right, let's get downstairs. So down here, we've got a bathroom above us here. So it goes across there. And in here, look, even more into the corner. Oh, all of that goes round there. Round here and feeds that into that boiler room. That's one way to drill a hole, isn't it? So basically, all I need to know is I've got the heating flow and return for the minute. I've got to connect up back up onto this. Pressurised, so that should be fun. And then that keep all the rads working upstairs, obviously, to the coils coming out. Cold feeds. I wonder if that's the cold feed up to that bigger tank, which would be good. And there's that new run up to the header tank, so that's going to come out as well. So, and then on the other side of here, all we can do is just stick the pipes up through the ceiling, and then it will come up through and be bloody lovely. Oh, look at the scrap I'm missing out on. Oh. Gotta remember to bring a mains pipe through here for the washing machine. Don't let me forget that. So that's it. I can't believe Az has just said, "Oh, thank you so much for being here. You can have all the scrap." I was like, "Oh, thanks, Az." Just need this crane to lift off the boiler now. That'd be nice. Right, here we go. You know, the best thing is when you help them in with the stills, you get them all through the front door safely in one piece. They just leave you to it, the boiler. Just leave you to it. Don't worry, mate, I've got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, I'll do it. Don't worry. Oh. You stay there though. Steve, remember you said about your heart racing? Alright boys, here, I'll got it. Don't worry. Whew.
Relaxing between between junction
So,
1 and 2.
no scrap over there.
Traffic is moving, but
That's
it is
out.
very slow
So,
past the scene there.
bloody cable
Newport,
clips.
the M4
I need cable
eastbound,
clips
2
for
lanes are closed.
So I'm taking them all out. So what I'm going to do now, I'll do all this later. My main aim is trying to get it back up and running. There was a old cable that fed round there. We're taking that socket out, cut that out. So now we've got like that. What I'm going to do is just screw a sheet of ply up. That means you can kind of repair this bit behind the other side, like brick it in. And then we can start getting the boiler on the wall. But for speed, it's just easy to put a sheet of ply on and then it's all easy to work with. So that's the plan. Got an old condense there, which I'm gonna might temporarily connect up onto tonight and then drill out a new one tomorrow. Got cold main round there, got the gas. We've got the hot, so at least I can get the hot water back up and running for the time being. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of getting this cold feed. I've also got this cold feed, but I'm going to have to loop it upstairs and all this shit. But main thing is I want to get the hot water on. That's the main concern.